my lip gloss. My lip gloss
Mama,
is
it
popping.
lip
My
balm.
lip gloss is cool.
Are you gay? Mama,
Mama,
it
it
lip
lip
balm.
balm.
I'm so glad you got that reference.
Hey
Hey guys, this is Addie.
And this is MC.
And this is TMI Podcast, Tell Me Immediately, where we tell you information about college, and hopefully it's kind of relatable.
Hopefully. That's
Hopefully.
the goal.
That is the goal. All right. We have a big set of plans today, so big plans. Again, like I said in the last episode, you're in great hands.
This week, y'all, we figured out the cameras. A minus is that I was sick yesterday, so you're going to hear my vocal fry, but we're rolling with it, so
yeah.
It's also hot as hell.
It is. That's why I wore a t-shirt today, because, so you can see the tats, obviously, and then it's hot. It is hot in here. There's no ventilation whatsoever.
It's because we're in here, but it's okay.
Yeah, you know.
That's just how it is.
MC, how's your week been?
Oh my gosh, wait, I did this new thing at my meeting for my marketing agency, high, low, buffalo.
What?
So basically you say your high of the week, your low of the week, and then something you're looking forward to. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, I'll start, I guess. I guess my high of the week, honestly, it's this. Like, I've been looking forward to this all week. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Also trying the new Sips flavors.
Okay, yeah, that was good.
I've never been to Sips, so that was fun. My low was being sick yesterday, but honestly, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Just how it is sometimes. But, and then my buffalo, low-key is just the weekend.
Yeah.
Like, just relaxing.
Yeah.
I'm done with school for this week. Like, I can't do it. I can't believe it's only Thursday, too. I wish it was Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like a Friday to me, I'm not gonna lie. My high would have to be my hair appointment yesterday. At first, I did not like the hair. Like, I'm so used to being long-haired, and this is the shortest my hair has ever been, ever in my life, basically, yeah. But it grew on me. I thought I looked like Edna Mode from Incredibles, and I was like, oh no. But it grew on me, guys. Now I think I look hot and sexy, so.
Everyone tell Addie she looks hot and sexy. Everyone in the comments.
And then my low, honestly, just like waking up and going to class. I have a 9 a.m. across campus, and it's over now this week, so I don't have to deal with that until next week. And then my buffalo would have to be the party tomorrow, which when we post this, it's already happened, but for us right now, it's tomorrow in the future.
I am excited. I'm hoping that I don't get sick again.
I know.
Like, I'm hoping.
Take some, what is it, vitamin C?
I've been drinking my liquid IV.
Good. Liquid IV is the way to go.
This is not a promo, but I do love my liquid IV. Yeah.
All right, so the game for this week, or what is it? Not really theme, is Day in Hell at Mizzou. This is a trend on TikTok, so we just would describe our day in hell as a Mizzou student. MC, you can go first.
Oh, hot seat?
Hot seat, yeah. Seat, piping hot seat.
Oh, okay. So you wake up.
Dave's ruined. I'm awake.
The first thing you realize is your alarm didn't go off because of the new iPhone update.
Oh my gosh.
So your alarm actually got canceled, and it's 9 a.m., which, okay, not that bad, not too late, except your class starts at 9:30. So you quite literally throw on your clothes and grab your backpack, maybe brush your teeth, but that's really not your biggest concern right now because you have to make it to your Spanish class. And so as soon as you get to your class, it's literally a minute until the class starts. You're like, okay, you sit down, you made it, you're fine. And then you look up at the board and you realize everything's blurry. Why can't you see? Oh, because your dumbass forgot to put on your contacts because you were in such a hurry.
That's not an issue I have, but that seems like a you issue that you would have.
You sit, of course, in the back row. This is true. I do sit in the back row of my Spanish class, actually. You can't see the board. You literally are I have no clue what's happening. In Spanish, they like to cold call on you to read off the board.
Oh my gosh. That's the biggest betrayal on earth is when, if you're a professor and you're watching this, cold calling is scary. Especially, I have diagnosed generalized anxiety disorder.
Twin.
Okay? So when you cold call me to read an essay out loud, I'm crying inside and I want to run away. Continue.
So of course, like, you make a fool of yourself because you can't see anything on the board. You're just panicking. You're already, like, all flustered from the morning, and now, like, you're just absolutely making yourself look stupid, like, in front of your entire class. And so class gets out, and you're like, okay, I deserve a sweet little treat, a little lunch, some fuel for my day. And you walk into the student center, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's all decorated and cute and pink and red. Then you realize it's Valentine's Day. You realize it's Valentine's Day, and you're in a long distance relationship. Your boyfriend lives 10.5 hours away. Hi babe, I love you.
Oh my gosh.
Couples are everywhere. This is gonna be my reality in approximately 9 days, actually, y'all. This if I'm manifesting this day for myself, I'm actually gonna kill myself. Like, this can't be real. Okay, anyways, back to your day. Back to your day. You're in a long distance relationship. There are couples everywhere. There's PDA everywhere. You look across the student center, you see a girl sitting on her boyfriend's lap. People are, like, making out everywhere. Like,
stop with the PDA, guys. That's disgusting.
Enough is said, you know. Anyways, you're like, let me just go to Panera. Let me go to Panera and get some hot soup because it's literally 15 degrees outside and you just want something warm. So you go, you order your soup. You're like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I still have, like, maybe an hour and a half till my next class. Like, I ordered a soup. Isn't there a policy that soups get pushed to the front of the line?
Rookie mistake.
So you sit down, you get up every couple of minutes, you go check. Your name's not on the board. It says they haven't even started making yours. You keep checking. Okay, it's time for you to head to your next class and your soup isn't ready. So you walk your hungry, starving little butt to your next class. And now you're hungry, you're tired, you're blind, and you're pissed off from all the PDA that you've seen. And you enter your next class. No one's there. You're like, check the time. You didn't skip your class. You didn't miss it. You didn't confuse it. There's 5 minutes till your class starts, and all of a sudden, you're like, let me check my emails really quick. You see that there's a Zoom call. Class got canceled, and it's on Zoom today. You're like, okay, I'm already in the classroom. There's no one here. I'll just sit down and do the Zoom call here. So you sit down, you put down your backpack, you open up your backpack. There's no computer.
Oh, no.
Because you forgot it this morning. So you're like, okay, well, I'm not making it. I'm not making it to my next class. So I'm not going to be able to get back to my dorm where my laptop is, so I'm just not even going to try. So you're like, well, okay, maybe if I go back to the student center, my soup will be there. You know, like, maybe my order from Panera will be there. So you go back, and it's there. You see the bag. It has your name on it. Oh, my gosh, wait, you're so happy. Amazing. So you go back to your dorm. You sit down, you know, put your backpack down. You see your stupid computer sitting there. Then you open up the bag. It's the wrong order. You actually can't eat it because it has nuts in it and you're deathly allergic. This has happened to me, actually. This has happened to me. Panera did me so dirty.
Oh my god.
You actually...
That's evil.
You cannot eat it. This has happened to me. I ordered a bagel with regular cream cheese and they gave me the, like, I think it's like the almond spread.
Mm-hmm.
You lay down on your bed. And it's Valentine's Day, right? So, of course, your sweet mate brings her boyfriend to your dorm without your knowledge. It'll be fine. Like, no.
I already know where this is going.
No. You hear everything.
Those walls are thin.
Those
guys.
walls are not
They're
thick
thin.
at all.
Everybody knows.
I'll let your imagination take where that's going.
Everybody knows.
So you can't take a nap. You were gonna try to take a nap, and you can't take a nap. So you pack up your backpack. You don't forget your computer this time, and you're gonna go do some studying at Savor while you have dinner because you once again have not eaten anything today. So you find a table. You set your stuff down. You go to order, and they're out of potatoes. Which that always happens to me.
Always.
Actually,
it's either...
Addie always steals the last potatoes.
This has happened twice. We've gone. I would get the last potatoes, and MC would have to stand there for like 2 minutes while I'm already eating my food. It's already halfway done, and she's still standing there.
So you're ordering, and normally you would wait, but obviously you're starving, so you just get the rice. And they're also out of the tzatziki sauce, so you have your dry-ass bowl. And you're working on your homework, and you're, like, being productive, like, yes, queen, academic weapon, like, you're finishing up your list of to-dos, and you get a Canvas notification. You get 0 for your participation grade for the class that you missed. You failed being an academic weapon today, so you just leave. You pack up your shit and you leave because you're done. And so you're back in your dorm and you go and you want to take a hot shower. This is the worst part, actually. You can hear the water running, so you're like, oh, one of my sweet mates must already be in the shower, like, it's fine. You just wait for a couple minutes, and then you hear, like, the shower turn off, and so you're like, okay, let me go ahead and, like, go and grab my stuff that I need from, like, the bathroom, so I can go in right after them. And as you step out of your room, and you see the hallway to your bathroom, you realize it wasn't your sweet mate. It was their boyfriend. And he's wearing nothing but a towel around his waist. So you run past him into the shower. You don't look back, right? So you take your shower, nice, relaxing, you know, get ready, get all your, like, bedtime routine done, out of the way. Put on a cute PJ set. And you decide to eat some ice cream and watch some TikToks before bed. Of course, while trying to drown out the fact that the boyfriend's obviously staying the night now. You know, he's been here for a couple hours, but looks like he's not leaving. And as you're eating your ice cream, your favorite chocolate ice cream with your new PJ set, you go to take your first bite, and the chocolate ice cream falls on your PJs and stains them.
That's scene. End scene.
End scene.
Oh my gosh, that's brutal. My turn. Mine's like half the size of MC's. Okay. Day in hell as a Mizzou student. You wake up for your 9 a.m. class. I wake up at 7:30 for my 9 a.m. class because I can't go to class looking like a bum. I always have to do my makeup. I know. I'm not trying to be a pick-me girl. I promise. It's just routine, okay? I'll have an aneurysm if I don't. It's on the other side of campus and it's 10 degrees out. So you literally prepare to go to war is essentially what you're doing.
Facts.
It snowed the night before, but Mizzou decided to be different and be the only school in Columbia to not cancel. Stevens College, Columbia College both canceled, but Mizzou didn't. Yeah, are we dead ass?
You gotta have, like, the punctuation to it, too.
Are we dead ass?
The head bob and everything.
Okay. It's still the beginning of the semester, so your professor's still asking obscure icebreaker questions. It's like, would you rather solve world peace or believe Helen Keller's real? Like, these are the type of questions people are asking.
Did they disprove Helen Keller?
I think they did. I know that woman did not fly a plane. I know she did not write 7 books. She did not write a single book.
We're gonna get canceled in like 5 years.
I know, but
Addie and MC are ableists.
I'm a D1 hater when it comes to Helen Keller, okay? I'm sorry. I'm willing to admit that. People get Helen Keller and Anne Frank mixed up. That, 2 completely different people, by the way.
Me off.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, where was I? Or there'd be like questions that are like, what's your deepest regret in life? It's like
wait, back to Helen Adams Keller. It says she became deaf and blind due to an illness at 19 months old, and then it says she continued to read lips and reading and writing Braille and eventually speaking. Girl, she was not doing those shit at a year and a half of age. I couldn't do that.
No.
I couldn't read at a year and a half.
When I was like 1.5, I was like...
There's a video of her speaking.
No, please don't. It's the water one, I bet, and I don't. I'll probably giggle and then I'll get canceled, okay? All right. Obscure icebreaker questions, whatever. You woke up late and you didn't have time for breakfast, so now your stomach decides to growl at any silent moment during class. I'm really embarrassed about that too. Like, people used to make fun of me for it in high school.
Wait, did they really?
Yes.
Wait, that's insane.
I think that's where my anxiety is rooted from, is from my stummy noises.
Stubby noises.
Oh, class ends, right? You want 7 Brew, but here's the thing. 7 Brew's off campus. So it's either A, you walk, which is like a 30-minute walk.
We have done that.
We have done that.
From the journalism school, it's like 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
But like...
normal people classes.
Yeah. If you walk. Plus, like I said, it's 10 degrees out, so you could walk.
Yes.
Or you can walk to your car, which is like 10 minutes or 20. Drive, get it, drive back, walk another 20. So pick your poison. Okay, you go back to your dorm and you just go back to sleep because you have nothing else to do in life. You're done with classes. And you're a bum, so you just sleep for like 4 hours straight, right? It's now 3 p.m. and you go to Savor. They don't have any sweet potato fries. It's either fried potatoes or the sweet potato fries.
They don't stock their potatoes well at Savor.
They don't. And they're out of sriracha mayo. I'm a big fan of the sriracha mayo or the sweet chili. They always have the sweet chili, never the sriracha mayo.
They never have tzatziki. That's my favorite. It's so good. Literally about the best.
All right, and then you're like, wait, it's 3 o'clock. I haven't heard anything from my situationship. You check, delivered since 11 o'clock at night. Hold on.
Also active,
No. You check your phone to see if your situation has texted you back. Not only has his Snap score gone up, I have Snapchat Plus, so I can see that, by the way. But he's also turned off his location. Wrap it up. Ball is not in my court. I'm not even on the court. I'm on the bench.
You're actually playing a different game.
Exactly. No, he's playing basketball, and I'm over here playing freaking
football.
Not even football. Freaking badminton. You lay in bed for hours watching How I Met Your Mother. You go to take a shower, and it's cold. By the way, how do you stand in the shower?
Our, water literally hits the wall because we changed the shower head so there's a better pressure, which if you get a suite, you better do that. It makes it so much better. Anyways, but it literally hits the wall, so if I turn my back to the shower head, my hair is going to be wet, and I don't wash my hair every day because I have really dry hair. Yeah. So I have to face the shower head, but normally when I'm at home, I turn away from the shower head, if that makes sense.
I stand like a homeless person in the rain. This is how I stand in the shower after everything's washed and cleaned, and I just want to feel the hot water. It's not even hot. It's lukewarm, okay?
Ours gets hot too. That's why you need a suite.
Ours doesn't. It sucks. So I want to feel as much hot water as I possibly can, so you know how I stand?
She's warming it herself.
I stand like I'm shivering in the rain, and I'll stand there for 15 minutes straight. No, I would not check my phone or anything. Yeah, I'm...
Continue.
Oh, and then you're in the shower, and you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. I have an assignment due tonight, and it's 10 o'clock. Not only is it just an assignment, it's a whole paper. And okay, this has kind of happened. It was a small, maybe 500 word thing that I had to do. So after you submit the most shitty piece of writing you've ever written on the face of the earth in your 19 years, I literally said this. There's a video of me saying this when we were at Kappa Sigma or whatever. I'm like, this is the dirtiest place I've ever been in my 19 years of existence. This has to be the most disgusting place. And I lost my voice that night, and so I had a vocal fry when I was saying it. I sounded like a grown man saying it. It was
grown man. That's how I sound right now.
Oh, this is a thing that actually happened. If you see this,
with the band-aid on her.
You check TikTok. This happened in October. Your situationship posts a TikTok with a girl that looks exactly like you at the bar.
Take a moment of silence.
It was tragic. I wanted death. Death to everybody. No, I'm joking. Death to them all. But, oh my gosh. Okay, and then, so you stay up literally all night, comparing yourself to this girl, and you convince yourself, oh yeah, I could do better. And then he finally texts you back. And all your self-respect goes out the drain. It's washed away. It's going down the street into the sewer. It's gone. And he texts you back, and he low-key gets mad at you for finding out. And by the way,
what?
I find out everything, okay? You can literally show me a picture of her hair, and I'll know where she lives back at home, okay? Where she's not, her address outside of school, I will find it.
You're messing with 2 journalism students.
Exactly.
Right here.
We literally go to school for research. So you post something We'll find out. We'll find the Facebook pages of their parents, too.
Yeah.
Just saying. Okay. Yeah, so that was our personal days in hell at Mizzou. Okay, so every episode we're going to have a shout out, okay? This is a personal shout out to a family member of mine because I found out that my Nana found
Nana.
Hi Nana found my podcast. Our podcast. She found it. Well, okay, story time. So I told my mom about it and I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're like talking about personal content, you know, like trying to be relatable, you know. She goes, "Oh my gosh, Addie, let me listen." Like, "Mom, you don't have Spotify. You're not gonna be able to listen." She goes, "No, like I'll download it. I promise. Like I want to listen to it.
Just for you.
Just for you, baby girl." And I'm like, "Mom, you don't want to know." My mom, I told her, I was like, "Okay, fine." I sent her the link. And then she texts me. Let me find. Actually, never mind. It's going to take a while. Basically, she was like, "I told Nana and your Aunt Kiki. I'm fine with Aunt Kiki. Aunt Kiki, you're cool." Her name's Nikki, but I couldn't say Nikki when I was younger, so her name's Kiki. Okay? Kiki, you're cool. Nana, she's from Texas. Deep South Texas. Very Texan. Very, very Texan. I love you, Nana. I'm sorry for what you have to endure. What your ears have to endure for the next, I don't know how much longer, but I'm sorry. But shout out Nana. You're the GOAT. Tammy, you're the GOAT. Okay.
Should we tell the story about our first ever side quest together?
This was a bonding moment.
This really was a bonding moment.
Should we say the girl's name or should we just keep that private? The other girl.
Oh.
I think she'd be fine being exploited.
Exploited. Harper doesn't care.
Yeah, she wouldn't care. Yeah. Harper.
Harper, I'm not going to say your last name, but you know who you are. I'm not going to dox you on our podcast. But
yeah. She's the GOAT. She is the GOAT.
She's so funny. Did you see her comment on your TikTok?
She did comment about my short kings. Some people did not like that TikTok.
Wait, did people actually text you about it?
One did. He was not a fan.
Wait, can I react to it? You don't have to show it on camera, but can I have a reaction on camera?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't read the Ooh.
Yeah. Some people...
Was that... No, I made the guesstimate on the other one. Yo, I'm a math genius.
Which one?
Can I name?
No. Okay.
I guess you'll find out next Sunday.
Story time. Let's set the scene, okay? Me, MC, barely have known each other, okay?
Like 2 months.
Maybe, if that. This is October. Mid-October, okay? Wait.
Those were the same week?
I think those were the same day. I'm pretty sure it was. Okay.
So it had to be like a Saturday night.
Yeah.
That would make sense then.
Yeah. So, MC texts me. This is like 2 weeks prior. She like texts me. It's like a screenshot of a tattoo parlor or tattoo shop, whatever.
My friend Harper, shout out to Harper.
Yeah.
Had sent it to me, and it was like a screenshot of like their Facebook page. Like,
yeah.
They actually didn't even have a website. $25.
Yeah,
piercings.
$25 piercings. Okay.
It was like $35.
It's kind of sketch.
Like a dermal or whatever, but yeah.
So, day of, I meet Harper and MC at the student center. We walk our little happy butts to this place. We're not gonna name the place because I'm gonna tell a story at the end about what also happened while we were there. And it's in like a sketchy alleyway, by the way. Not the best place. We get there, we basically sign our life away. I'm
like actually sweating through my clothes.
I was chill. I was nonchalant as fuck the entire time, okay?
She wasn't.
So we're standing outside because that's how long it was going to take, okay?
There was
like,
a long line. So we signed like all the papers outside.
And
like,
people kept cutting in front of us too. I remember there were so many people that were like, that got there after us, like maybe 30 minutes after us and got in front of us somehow. So we sit there for like a long time. Way too long. Hours. We're sitting there. We finally get up there. Just one guy doing all of ours, okay? Harper goes first.
She was getting her nose pierced. It looks amazing.
And it does look good. It does look good.
And she took it like a champ.
Yeah, she was so hype about it. She got it. Boom. Okay.
Boom, done.
MC's laying there.
Yeah, because I got my belly button here. So they they had me sitting on the chair first, and they mark it, and then I had to get up for them to double check it.
Yeah.
And then as I'm standing,
as she's there,
all of a sudden, and I'm literally like sweating balls.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more nervous than either.
Harper looks at me and she looked fine, okay? Harper looks at me, she goes, Addie, I think I have to go to the bathroom. Where is it? This is exactly what happened. I'm like, oh, okay. I think it's over there.
Boom.
I turn around mid. Like, she's falling. I'm like,
all of a sudden, I look over. I had just looked at them too, and then I had looked back at the artist, and then all of a sudden, I look back. Boom! Harper's on the floor.
Harper's on the pimp down, pimp in distress, and she hit her head on. So there was a guy behind us getting his a tattoo done. Okay, she hit her head on his chair, and like pretty hard. Yeah. She laid there. She convulsed a little bit too. I was so scared. I had like motherly instincts for a second. I was like, oh my god, the people there that were working, they're like, oh yeah, this happens all the time.
Not gonna lie, like they did do a good job of
they did, you know, especially like, the woman. They
turned her to the side like immediately. Like all of the people who were around her who like were either artists or who were piercing people that day, like immediately to her or were getting her. I think someone got like ice. They had like lollipops there because they were like, oh yeah, this happens a lot. Like people will pass out, so we give them lollipops to spike their blood sugar back up. She was pale. Like, she was like,
I felt so bad.
She like stood back up and she was like, no, I'm fine, guys. And I was like,
she was like, she stood up. She stood up. She goes, did I pass out?
Girl.
Yes, she was so embarrassed. I felt really bad. Yeah. But then MC, she gets her belly button pierced.
I was actually so nervous at this point because I was like, maybe we shouldn't do it.
And I'm like, no, you're doing it.
You know, I just saw my friend fall to the ground and convulse. I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Anymore. I was like, I don't want to do this. And Addie was like, we've come all this way.
Yeah, we've been waiting for so long. You're going to do it.
Honestly, Addie went up.
I went, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. This is like a whole nother story because MC and Harper, they were like still distraught after Harper passed out.
I was so distraught.
Nobody was holding my hand. Everybody was holding MC's hand. Everyone was holding Harper's hand. My hand, there was two hands, two people.
To be fair,
neither of my hands were being held.
Sit down. Harper was not going to be holding any hands. Like, she was sitting down on the floor.
I was getting my triples and a cartilage piercing. So everyone got I got 3. And each of you guys got 1. And nobody held my hand.
Girl, I asked you if you wanted me to hold your hand.
I don't recall that. I don't recall. Basically, when they were doing my triples, it was 2 guys on the opposite ends doing it at the same time, okay? And when I noticed, Nana, Mom, what I'm about to say, I'm sorry, okay?
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault. It's what they said, okay? They were saying inappropriate things to me. I was like, oh. It was. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm pulling up the video of my pierced.
So 2 guys are doing my triples at the same time, right? And I'm like, oh, there's another one doing it too. And he goes, yeah, it's like a threesome. Like straight face said it. And I'm like,
me and Harper did not hear this, by the way. We were just like sitting on the ground. They like whispered it in your ear too. Like they didn't want people to hear it. And Addie told us, I think you told us like walking back to our dorms. And we were like,
so
what the hell?
They both put the needle in my ear and they're both going in to like grab the piercing, to actually put the piercing in. And I'm sitting there like, oh, it's not that bad. You know what the same man said to me? Oh, you like that?
Wait, you didn't tell me about this.
I didn't tell you about that?
No, you just said the threesome one.
No. He was like, oh yeah, you like that? What the fart? I'm scared. I couldn't do anything. I was just sitting there like, what? And then he walks away, And it's like the guy that's been doing all 3 of ours piercings. He does my cartilage super fast, chilling like a villain. We dip. And Harper's like, I have to go do my sorority thing. And then...
Yeah, this girl's a trooper. She literally just, like, passed out. And then literally within 30 minutes, went back to her dorm, changed. It was also pouring rain outside.
Pouring.
We walked back in the rain. And went to her sorority.
And then I hung out with MC for a little bit. And then...
we just, like, talked to my dorm.
We went to a party that night.
Are you gonna tell this story?
I'm not today.
After we're monetized.
Yeah.
The content's too good.
You have to give me money for me to say that story, because...
Who wants to pay Addie?
I'm not...
How much money would you have to be paid to tell that story?
Honestly, just give me like $10.
Addie's cheap. Cheap date right here.
Because, like, that's not the most embarrassing story ever, but...
Someone Venmo us, like, $10. Venmo
Can
us?
you bless me, money-wise? Can you suck it? That's a sound on TikTok, guys. I promise.
Wait, you like low-key nailed that.
Really?
You did.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was the piercing
crazy.
story. That, and the other stories for another day. We have to say...
Now we're dripped out.
We are dripped out.
Wait, should I tell the story how my mother found my piercing?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
I
my
low-key
mom-
need agua.
Stick in the head. That should be the cover.
Story about how
This was
Mother
like-
Dearest found.
Mother dear. Mrs. Haga. Yeah, so this was actually like a couple weeks ago. So I was like convinced. So we got pierced in October, and this was like late January. It was already like the last week of winter break. I had made it literally over a month. I had also made it all through Thanksgiving break. She had not found out. My father had not found out. Like, I was supposed to rush for A Kappa Psi, and then
Continue. Continue.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
supposed to rush for A Kappa Psi, but I unexpectedly got a like marketing agency like position for matchbook marketing. Love it. You need like all business, like casual and business formal, and I really didn't have any, and so I was working a 9 to 5 every single day, and then me and my mom were going and shopping for business casual clothes. So on Monday we went to like some fancier shops up in like North Georgia, and then the second day we went to Old Navy. I try on like these business trousers, right? I walk out.
Did you
my
say
mom,
fucking trousers?
Yes, that's what they're called.
Trousers.
Yes, like business trousers, like pants, business pants.
Pants. Trousers. I tried on a pair of trousers. Get the... Are we cereal?
Addie is bullying the
No.
deceased.
No, I'm not.
I'm sick, and she's bullying. And I walk out, and my mom, I was like, oh, I don't know about these, and kind of fiddling with them, and a longer shirt on, but they're like high-waisted pants. They're not low-waisted or like even mid-rise. And she's like, oh, well, you need to pull up the like waist a little bit because you have them a little bit like sitting a little bit too low. And she goes to pull up like the waist, and as she does that, my shirt rides up because of how high rise it is, and she sees the piercing, like the jewelry. She's like, what's that? And I go to like
What's
pull it down.
that? What is
The shiny
that?
thing. I pull down my shirt. I try to be slick with it. I try to be slick with it.
She's like currently like trying to be slick, but she's like shitting her pants as we speak.
Like, literally, I was like, I'm so done. I'm so done. Like, I'm actually cooked. And she's like, what is that? And she pulls up, yanks up my shirt.
She like reveals it.
So, what is that? Never can get a tattoo. Gulp. I don't have a tattoo, Mom. If you find this podcast, I don't have a tattoo. My face is
Not
like,
yet.
So red. I can see it on the camera. She was always like, I don't care how many piercings you get, as long as you don't get any face ones, as long as they're just on your ears. She never specified body piercings. Not to say that that meant it was permissible, but, like, that's how I took it, you know, gray area. But I wasn't gonna risk it and bring it up during Thanksgiving or Christmas. And I was like, I'm so cooked right now. I'm so cooked. And she's like, when did you get that? And I was like, a couple of months ago. Bruh. I'm so cooked. I'm actually so cooked. She's like, you could have told me. And I was like, well, you were gonna get mad at me. She's like, why would I get mad at you? I was like,
Oh my god.
I think the only reason I didn't get in more trouble was because of the reason that I said, well, I didn't want to tell you because I was scared to tell you because I thought you would get mad at me. And so then she was trying not to get mad at me because then she'd prove my point.
Also, you guys were in public too, so I feel like that could have
Yeah.
also been it.
Well, then we go back to my house, and when we got back to my house, I was like sitting there chilling. My dad was there. I was eating my ice cream, and my mom calls me over, and she's like, tell your father what you did. I was like, I'm just trying to eat my ice cream, Mom.
I think we should probably wrap it up so you could teach us how to export the file. Thank you for watching.
This is TMI, Tiny Meteor Invasion. And we'll see you next Sunday for our next episode.
Bye.
Bye. It's not. Did you hear that?
Hold on, I have to burp. Oh, you still heard that, didn't you?
Yeah. And the first one.
Off.
I'm sickly.
This